Hello, 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 and welcome to Less is More, where we talk about personal credit and business credit. And before I get started, I want to say thank you very much for taking your time out to come and watch my channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and you comment. And don't forget to share with all your friends so they also know the same information you do. Before I get started, I want to talk to y'all about what this video is going to be about. This is going to be strictly about Navy Federal Credit Union and why you should go with a Navy Federal Credit Union if you can. First things I want to talk about is why the Navy Federal Credit Union. The Navy Federal Credit Union is probably the best and the highest credit limits that you're going to get are going to be from the Navy Federal Credit Union. They currently have the lowest auto loan interest rates at about 4.54 interest rate. They have the best customer service. And trust me, I'm not speaking as in somebody that's just talking about it. I have 3 credit cards with the Navy Federal Credit Union. I have cash rewards, go rewards, and I have a platinum. I don't have the flagship. I'm thinking about doing uh, the swapping one for the flagship, but I'm not sure yet because the flagship currently has a annual rate, and I'm not sure if I want to pay for that right now. But I have been a customer of the Navy Federal Credit Union since 2008. I have had several auto loans with them. I have a checking account, I have a savings account. I have had a recent mortgage with the Navy Federal Credit Union, and it was amazing. All their products are above reproach. I recommend them. No, Navy Federal Credit Union is not paying me to say this, um, but I definitely recommend if you could get into the Navy Federal Credit Union, go on ahead and get in. Um, I do also have a checking and a savings account open up for my 17-year-old son. And I did that because I want to establish for him to have a relationship with the Navy Federal Credit Union. So once he starts applying for credit cards and he gets to that age of, I need a credit card, I want a credit card and establish my credit. He has a relationship that he has built over the years with the Navy Federal Credit Union by having those checking and the savings accounts. So, what do you need to make sure that you have in order to become a member of the Navy Federal Credit Union? First of all, you will have to be either associated with the military of some type, whether it's, um, mom, dad, uh, father, father, mom is the same thing. Some type of relative that has actually been in the military and you can actually become a member. I'm trying to find my paperwork for it, but anyway, um, so, veteran, you could be uncle, aunt, cousin, as long as it's a family member and you have an affiliation to the military somehow. You could be a DoD civilian, a Department of Defense civilian, or a government employee working up in that area in the Virginia area. You can also have a Navy Federal Credit Union membership by living with someone who's a member. Just as long as y'all have the same address, you can provide that access number, and that would be your affiliation. Just whatever you do, make sure that you have a legit and actual affiliation with that person before you give the access number, because if the accounts are audited, and Navy Federal is auditing accounts, um, and if you are found out that you are not eligible for the membership, your account will be shut down, and you could possibly shut down that person that does have access, legit access to the account. So make sure that you are supposed to be having that account and that you can legally have it. Another things that you need to know about Navy Federal Credit Union, they normally pull from TransUnion, so make sure it's not frozen. If you follow my previous videos, I told you to freeze your credit report. If you're going to apply for any type of products from the Navy Federal Credit Union, make sure that it's not frozen. Unfreeze your TransUnion. Make sure that you have approximately about less than 7 inquiries. Your utilization is about 30% or less in your overall credit profile. And if you have a credit score of 670 or higher, I would definitely apply for some products. If it's less than that, I would work on your relationship with the credit union. build that checking account, that savings account, wait 6 to 12 months, kind of like let it simmer around, and definitely pre-qualify yourself before you apply for any credit card. Um, and the reason for that is because less than 670 is not preferred credit. So, and you don't want to waste an inquiry or hard inquiry in TransUnion by knowing that you don't qualify. So, with those data points that I'm giving you, and I'm getting ready to kind of sneak in this one little thing, and it's called a $10,000 credit card hack. And I know that's probably why you came here, but before I got to the hack, I needed to make sure that you knew how to be able to get into the credit union and become a member prior to applying for this credit card. This hack is normally for people that have a little credit challenge. And when I say credit challenge, you're probably right now between the 650, between the 670. I would definitely say that that's credit challenged. Um, and what this does is credit hack what it is that you apply between the hours of 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. your standard time. If you're on the East Coast, if you're in Central Time or Pacific Time, apply during those times, 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. And what this does is this avoids the human underwriting process, meaning that you will not have a person actually approving your credit card. Um, what happens is that you probably won't get a high credit limit. You could probably get maybe about a $10,000 credit limit. But I've known people that have gotten 12, 15, 18 to include $25,000. Um, Before you actually apply, make sure you have money in both your savings and your checking account. The amount is not specific, but I would have between $200 to $500 in both accounts, a combination of 250, 250, 200, 500, whatever, just to make sure that you have money in both accounts. Um, Once you have that, go on ahead and apply, like I said, between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., and you should have an approval for a credit card. If you don't have it, then definitely, if they decide not to give you an approval, then at that time, wait for your letter in the mail, look at your internal Navy Federal Credit Union score and find out what it is that they're saying that you need to fix. The one thing about the Navy Federal Credit Union is that they're all about helping their customers, so they will tell you what you need to work on before you can apply again. So go ahead and apply. But like I said, if you get it, let me know how this hack works out for you. Um, Comment below. Let me know how much you got, how much you didn't get, how much you didn't get, how much you did get. And if you did not get it, also comment, because I want to know what your data points were, and or why did they state that you were not eligible for the card. If you happen to get a credit card limit that's higher than $10,000, please also let me know. And again, this applies for any of those credit cards. I wouldn't go for the flagship right off the bat. I would definitely either go for the platinum, or I would go for one of the reward cards. Okay. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And I will talk to y'all soon.